We live?
Oh, it's my shit right here.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah. Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog and two-time.
You already know the vibes.
Brooklyn Nets
Feel
versus the New York Knicks.
Who run the city?
Yes, indeed.
You already know. So,
yes, indeed.
you know, we about to get our share on. So,
Help
if
us.
you're in the building, you should do the same. You heard?
Yeah, help us.
But in the meantime, in between time,
for sure.
listen to my fire sounds, son.
The thrill of victory comes with the agony of defeat. This life ain't for everybody. You don't know what it cost me, but no pressure. No pressure. I was made for this life. No diamonds. Made for this life. No diamonds. No pressure. No diamonds.
If you say I'm taking L's, you must mean lessons. And after every struggle, I receive blessings. You never catch me folded when God's testing. Cause I'm blessing highly favored, picture me stressing. I break rules, grind hard and pay dues. You can catch me putting in work while they snooze. They too scared to move, too concerned with others' views. And they never achieve greatness, they too scared to lose. Real nigga cloth is in my stitch. That Alexis ain't raised no bitch. Sometimes things go south and niggas leave and branch off. But on the squad, I never switch. I'm a street paver. I've been putting in work, give me my respect. Y'all trying to play your cards, I'm trying to stack the deck. I've been putting in work, give me my respect. Y'all trying to play your cards, I'm trying to stack the deck.
The thrill of victory comes with the agony of defeat. This life ain't for everybody. You don't know what it cost me, but no pressure. No pressure. I was made for this life. No diamonds. Made for this life. No diamonds. No pressure. No diamonds.
Heard it through the grapevine that they hating on us. Food for thought, why you think they always waiting on us? Ace popper, showstopper, the doctor's in. Here's a shot, 100 proof they never count me in. Call a spade a spade. Private island, Henny gods, palm trees, watch me pave the way. Get in and I whip it, call it anime. FDR, 95, we headed out of state. Money lock confinement. No pressure, no diamonds. Exchange ain't what's in common, cause the sense ain't what's in common. Common sense ain't never stopping. Another speaking metaphorically, scorching beats, no for heat. Blue cane if we talking feet. Moonwalking through the galaxy. Substance better the real controls the alchemy.
The thrill of victory comes with the agony of defeat. This life ain't for everybody. You don't know what it cost me, but no pressure. No pressure. I was made for this life. No diamonds. Made for this life. No diamonds. No pressure. No diamonds.
Yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we in the building.
You already know the vibes.
Yo, where the Brooklyn Nets
Shout
fans
out
at,
to
man?
everybody on the early check-in. I can't see your comments yet. Oh,
Yeah.
Kev is in the building on the early check-in. I see you, Kev.
All right.
Yeah.
There gotta be a Net fan there. Shout
Nah, that's the only comment in there right now, Kev. You feel me? It's people
Shout out to
watching,
Kev.
but Kev's the only one pulled up on the check-in.
All
The
right.
blue JJ Jackson on the pull-up. I see you,
Okay.
JJ.
All right.
But
two
other
Knicks
than that,
fans, I respect
Yeah,
it.
you already know what time it is. You feel me?
I respect
You know
it.
the Knicks fans is here early. You feel me?
I respect it. It's all goody. It's all goody.
Word.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. What been happening lately with the Knicks, man, or the Nets? Where we starting at?
It don't matter. You feel
Well-
me? Because again, it's been relatively quiet on our side, but there is some stuff to talk about.
I
but-
feel like Rocco trying to talk spicy about the Lakers, but at the end of the day, listen, y'all the first game, so respectfully, I don't call KD a GM and this and that when you got Melo all $1 million worth of games saying before all of that even started, LeBron called them. Carmelo said he was going to be in New York with his son. LeBron said, nah, I need you in LA. So stop playing with my name. Don't say nothing about KD.
So what does that have to do with the fact that KD pretty much they knew that they couldn't trade Kyrie because they knew KD would be unhappy. Like whatever LeBron did,
I'm gonna tell you,
doesn't have nothing to do with the fact that KD is proven to be a part of his front office.
Rocco said that KD is a GM and he control everything. I'm saying Carmelo told his son he was going to be in New York, so he may have been a Knick, and LeBron may have stopped that.
we wasn't going to resign.
Okay, so maybe that's far fetched.
Yeah,
but
he's always in New York and when he's off.
Right.
So like even no matter where he plays, since he's been a Knick, he has a residence here. So
right. But what I'm saying is, in contrast, you can't say that KD and Kyrie coming to the team the same time is the same as LeBron calling Melo before free agency and all of that even started and said, "I need you here."
So you remember?
Come on, man.
Remember when
power.
I was telling you about the reporter that was cool with KD. I keep forgetting this guy's name, but
he wasn't cool with KD.
Yeah, he was
watching KD.
Nah, he was. He said that he had mad phone. KD calls him over to his crib. You feel me? Like that's kind of relationship they had. But anyway, that reporter also said that one of the main factors of KD and Kyrie going to the Nets is the fact that they knew they could do whatever they wanted. You feel me? Like they was gonna have full control of everything that happened there. But so that's why they went to the Nets. You feel me?
But let's get into that.
And KD and Kyrie definitely influenced the trade for Harden. You feel me?
Of course.
And that's Rocco's point. Like Rocco's point was not to say that LeBron doesn't do these things.
Okay.
His point was KD also do these things. So you can't just say it's LeBron. You also have to say that KD does it too, because LeBron is not the only one. He wasn't saying that LeBron doesn't do these things. He's conceding that fact.
Yeah, but I think it's way more class what KD did with Kyrie. You know, that's protecting your brother right there. Like, what you mean? How could you even ask that? Of course I don't want no trade. That's my bro.
So is it not class that LeBron
and we see an example of this with Jordan? So he was there because of Kyrie. What
you said is more class with, but you know, Melo and LeBron are like best of friends, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right. So I don't get it. Like I don't get your point.
My point is,
like you said, it was more class. Like
what you mean? The free agency, none of that even started. He
called his friend and told him, "Come, let's get a ring." Like, what's up?
Yeah, all right. So what do you mean he called his friend? Did he mention anything about a barbecue? Did he invite him for tacos? Or did he just say, "Come get a ring"?
It don't matter what he said.
No. If you're a friend, you call and you say, "Yo, come to this barbecue for tacos," and then you say, "When you get there, y'all play spades and play dominoes and stuff."
There's actual photos,
and then talk about the ring.
There's actual photos of them on yachts together and having balls and pause. And that was crazy.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, so so.
Oh man,
there's photos of them on yachts and enjoying each other's company. Yeah. You feel me, with their respective wives and all these things way before they even decided to join forces. So what does that even matter? You feel me? Like that has nothing to do with anything. But anyway, I don't care. We talking about LeBron and KD and who's the better GM. It don't make sense.
All right, well, I want to discuss Kyrie and Ben Simmons. I looked at the stats and what they do in the playoffs. There's no contrast. Don't call here later. Any of you fans, don't call here and ask this question. Do not call and ask, do we want that trade? We don't want that trade. KD don't want that trade, and no Brooklyn Nets fan want that trade. The significance is that Ben Simmons he woke up that yellow brick road looking for courage. He don't got what it takes. He don't got the cojones. I seen Kyrie in the playoffs. You see what he did versus Golden State. So when it come down to who will show up in the playoffs, we see what happened last season, and I see what happened before Kyrie got injured. So case in point is, if we just contrasting last season, right, and not their whole resume, Kyrie's the better player in the regular season and the playoffs, but specifically the playoffs, because respectfully, both teams are going to make the playoffs, right? Fair to say that Philly and Brooklyn will make the playoffs. And you care about who's going to be healthy. That was the whole significance of us resting Harden before the playoffs. Remember all those games he took off?
Still got hurt though.
Case in point is that's why we tried to avoid it.
Didn't work.
Now, speaking of games, we play the 25th game of our game is the 25th game. What y'all record going to be on the 25th game, and what our record going to be on the 25th game?
Bruh, I don't have a crystal ball.
25-0.
Yeah, that's cap.
Why that's cap, bro?
Y'all not going 25 straight.
Why not?
Because you're not.
Why not?
Well, you're not. It's
First
so many,
off, game one, I feel like we could beat LA if we attack the basket. The only ring that Anthony Davis gonna get this year is the one he got married with. That's it. Ain't no more rings for him. He satisfied. Be satisfied with that marriage ring, and you good.
Got more rings than the Nets organization.
Facts. And we gonna change that. We're gonna change that.
But anyway, yeah,
We're gonna
y'all not
tie
going
that.
25-0. That
I think we could beat LA. I think if we could attack the basket, and I think again, yeah, I like what's going on with the offense on our side, and the defense did toughen up. Excuse me. That's why I'm saying that.
So, but back to the Ben Simmons thing. I agree. I shouldn't make the trade, but it wouldn't be a bad fit. You feel me? It wouldn't be a bad fit. Absolutely not. Because you have tremendous shooters around Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons' superpower is getting to the basket. You feel me? And
okay,
you won't be able to help off anybody on your team pretty much for whatchamacallit, for anybody, because everybody can shoot. You feel me? And what he would do is tremendously upgrade your perimeter defense. You feel me? Tremendously.
All right, but
like,
let's call
there's nobody on your team that's even close to the defender that Ben Simmons is. You feel me? Ben Simmons could guard 1 through 4 easily.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, like, I agree that they shouldn't do the trade, but it's not a bad fit.
It's a terrible fit.
It's not.
It's a terrible fit, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's not no Robin, bro. You got Batman, you got Robin. You understand what I'm saying?
You have James Harden and KD.
No.
You don't need a Robin.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you on the outside looking in. I'm a real fan of the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? You the opposing team on the other city.
Bro,
I can't even take your advice.
Like, I don't
listen. This is bad advice. You even recommended Ben Simmons. It's insulting my intelligence.
First of all, you need to listen to when I'm speaking. Listen. Instead of getting in your feelings and emotions and want to get all hyper, I said, I do not think they should do the trade. I started. Shh, listen, so you can understand what I'm saying. I started the whole statement by saying, I do not think they should do the trade, but it wouldn't be a bad fit.
Bad fit.
Didn't I just say that?
I'm saying it's a bad fit.
Why would I take your advice? I'm not giving you advice on trading.
It's a bad fit. I'm telling you it's a bad fit. I'm telling everybody it's a bad fit. You know why? Because he's not no Robin. He ain't your guy that you can go to. When you look at the playoffs last season, Seth Curry stepped up. He was the Robin to Embiid. This guy went ghost. Jordan wouldn't be where he at if he didn't have Pippen. Let me finish. Shaq wouldn't be where he at if he ain't have Kobe, and etc. Akeem wouldn't with etc. Dirk, etc. My point is, every great player in the playoffs, most times they had a Robin. LeBron had Wade, etc. Like, yo, they got a hold on. Let me make my point. My point is, look, 2021, they shared. This is the minutes that Durant, Harden, and Irving shared. They shared 5.8% of the minutes played when their championships was won. Comparing them to other big three, these are stats. Curry, Green, and Thompson, Golden State, they shared 43.9% minutes. Like Duncan, Lennon, and Parker, 29.2 minutes they shared on the floor at the same time. 41 minutes shared at the same time. Bosh, James, and Wade. 33 minutes. Bosh, James, and Wade. Brian, Bynum, Gasol, 21 minutes. Again, 22 minutes. My point is, when the three main players on your team are playing on the floor at the same time, there's cohesiveness. This is not identical to what Brooklyn had last season. We had these players, but had them more on paper than on the floor. That's my specific point. And the stats are here to prove it.
First of all, like you started one place and ended up somewhere completely different. But
I'm talking about why Ben Simmons is not a good fit.
Let's address it. Because you first started talking about Batman and Robin, then you talk. Listen, bro, you don't need Ben Simmons to be nobody's Robin. You have KD and James Harden. That would be your Batman and Robin. Wait, let me finish.
Y'all picked the team that can beat Atlanta.
Let me finish. Wait, no, how did he snap at me? Let me finish.
It's not at you, but I'm at you though. Because
let me finish. I'll let you talk for mad long. Chill, son. he don't need him to be a Robin, but
They don't need him, period.
him fitting into what the Nets do is not far-fetched, son. It's not a bad fit. You need a lockdown, defensive player of the year candidate. Maybe he might be inept on the offensive end, but you don't need him for offense.
Yo,
you
he's
would need him to play defense, which is to me the strongest part of his game. Defensive candidate.
We don't need him.
Candidate. The only reason why he didn't win defensive player of the year because Rudy Gobert. You feel me? If Rudy Gobert wasn't playing, he'd have been defensive player of the year.
We don't need him.
I agree. I don't think you should make the trade, but to say that he would be a bad fit is ridiculous. I get your emotions. I get your emotions and you being tied to Kyrie, but to say that he's a bad fit is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
He won't show up in the playoffs. He's soft. We don't need him.
It's ridiculous to say that.
We don't need him. He's soft.
You won't need him to score.
Y'all got a team that can't beat Atlanta. Y'all assembled a whole team that can't beat the same that just lost to. Why are you talking about my team? Talk about your team.
What you talk? What?
Talk about your team because you talking about my team and you don't know what you're talking about.
You started talking about this team. What are you talking about?
Y'all assembled a team that can't beat Atlanta. Is what I'm saying.
Atlanta
that team that y'all got right now cannot beat the Hawks. Why would y'all assemble a team y'all lost to in the playoffs?
That's cap. That's cap. The Atlanta Hawks went further than your team. Chill out.
But why would y'all assemble a team? Our team that we assemble could beat the Bucks right now.
Chill out. You talking about the Atlanta Hawks like that? You talking about the Atlanta Hawks like they trash? They went to the Eastern Conference Finals, further than your team.
But you got all that bread, but y'all want to assemble the team that could knock y'all out the playoffs.
We gonna beat them. What are you talking about? We better than we was.
They're not better than them.
We better than we was. I think we're going to beat them. The reason why we didn't beat them is because we had nobody else to create their own shot besides Julius Randle, and we remedied that. What are you talking about?
Who's a better coach, Nate McMillan or Tommy T?
Tommy T.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
Absolutely.
This season, we're going to see. We're going to see who a better coach, Tommy T or Nate McMillan.
First of all, if you just look at what Tommy T did with the talent that he had versus Nate McMillan had a really good team. That team is a really good team. What are you talking about?
And I'm saying they better than y'all still.
You talking about? No, they not.
So the team y'all got is better than that. Who better than Collins on y'all team? Stop it.
Who better than Collins?
Yeah,
Collins is good, but y'all you talking about Collins like he's a fucking all-star.
French fry Fournier is not better than him.
Yes, he is. Cap. I mean, Collins is better defensively, but offensively, Fournier is way better than Collins. What are you talking about?
Kappa Alpha Cap.
What are you talking about?
Collins more essential to Atlanta than
no, he's not.
Be to the Knicks.
No, he's not. You take Collins off that team.
I think
they still go to the Eastern Conference Finals without Collins.
We'll see.
What are you talking about?
When y'all play them?
Oh, you just be saying anything.
When y'all play them?
You just be saying anything.
When y'all play them is what I want to know.
I don't know the schedule offhand.
Yeah, I want to see what's going to happen because I'm saying y'all didn't assemble.
I think we played them on Christmas.
Argument.
Matter of fact, we played them on Christmas.
All right, good. I don't think y'all assembled a team that's going to beat the Hawks. Is what I'm saying. And that's who knocked y'all out the playoffs. That's the relevance of my conversation.
And I'm telling you, we are going to beat them. We're a better team now. You feel me? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I told you the main reason why we lost is because we couldn't get anybody to generate any offense outside of Julius Randle. And we remedied that and got 2 bucket getters. We got buckets coming off the bench. You feel me? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about what are your record going to be? You said 25-0 is unrealistic. So is 0-25 realistic for the Knicks?
Absolutely not. Why would you even say anything silly like that?
I mean, you know, y'all like to ride that pony about.
Hey,
pause.
Hey, what the fuck?
Y'all like to. We the little engine that could. We only got this much.
What I'm saying is this, bro.
Like,
I'm not going to make. I'm not making any predictions yet.
Don't stand on nothing.
I'm not making any predictions. I don't even know what team is going to hit the floor yet. You feel me? I'm not making.
What happened with Mitch?
They taking his time, and that's beautiful because you know why? They're confident in the roster that I have to rush him back. You feel me? They're confident that we have depth at the 5 position. We got Noel, Taj, and like I said for several weeks now that Jericho Sims is an insurance policy for Mitchell Robinson. You feel me?
Talk about it.
So that's why we taking our time. Why would you rush him back to get hurt again? You feel me? Like, make sure that man's healthy, his conditioning is up to par before you put him on the court. And that's what they're saying. The Knicks front office and Coach Tommy T is saying that You know, they confident and can't wait to see Mitch play, and they confident that he's gonna be a part of the team for the future. But they're going to take their time. They're not going to rush Mitch into playing, which is smart. You feel me?
Yeah, now I hear you, and I like what you said about can't wait to see play. I look at our first 3 games. We play LA, Milwaukee, then Philly. They want to see us play. These games are like, you could tell the anticipation is for the Brooklyn Nets. Like, that's why I say why we run the city as well, because everybody is wanting to see us play. They want the pressure y'all couldn't handle. We made love to it. Y'all ain't want to, we want to win. Y'all want to win in 2024. That's cool. We'll run the city. Like I said, we'll run the city until then. When y'all get there, y'all get there. Exactly.
Y'all don't run anything. Y'all don't run anything. But y'all
11:30, 12. Listen.
Y'all don't run nothing but your mouths,
I'm
man.
saying we'll have a better record when we meet y'all on 11:30. How about that?
Well, everybody has y'all slated to place higher than us, so that's not even like
no. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about you. I'm telling you, the Brooklyn Nets gonna be better than the Knicks. I ain't talking about everybody in ESPN and all of that. I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about everybody. I'm not just talking about ESPN and all that. Everybody has y'all slated to be in a higher position than us. Pause. For the season. So why would I disagree with that? I don't disagree with that. I don't. So all that vibrato, I'm telling you, I don't.
Do you think y'all could have a chance at winning?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, you don't sound confident. So I'm just, trying to
you want me, you trying to put me in a place where I make these outlandish statements.
No,
so,
I'm saying,
listen. Listen to what I'm saying. Stop cutting me off, bro. Like, you trying to put me in a place to make these outlandish statements. So later on, you can be like, you said this. No, I'm not going to do that. You feel me? I'm not going to do that. I am confident in my team. Like I told you before, you keep on saying that you won't sweep us. And I told you confidently that's not going to happen. You feel me? I'm talking about this season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you keep on saying that y'all going to sweep us again this season. And I'm telling you, it's not going to happen confidently. It's confidence every time I speak about the Knicks. But I also am realistic. Like you feel me? I am also realistic. I'm not going to sit here and go, we going 82-0 because we the best. No, I'm not going to do that. You feel me? I'm not going to do that.
I'm talking about
you
feel me? We play each other.
I'm being excessive, but I'm not doing that. You feel me? I'm being realistic of what I believe in a team. I'm not going to make any accusations about what the record's going to be because I need to see what happens on the court. Talk to me like after the first 10 games. You feel me? And then I could tell you what I think the season's going to look like. But before we even jump into the season, for me to make a prediction on what the team going to do, like, I don't want to do that. You're not going to force me to do that.
Nah, no, that's cool. I mean, hey, I wanted to ask before I say. So what I will say, after 25 games, because we're going to beat the Knicks on that game. We play 24 before the Knicks, and then the 25th game is the net game. We're going to win that game. I'm confident. Now, I'm saying in the first 25 games, we're going to be, I think we win 20 games. I think we win 20 games.
What happened? You say you're going 25-0, now you're going to 20 games.
No,
that don't sound very confident.
No, that was entertaining. I'm saying I think we win 20 games. I do think we win 20 games, though.
Yeah, that don't sound very. He went from 25-0 to.
Nah, I was just joshing around. You know what I'm saying? But 20 games, I'm serious. I feel like confidently because the core pieces we got from last season. It's not like the core pieces is new pieces. You feel what I'm saying? And that's important going forward. And I'm hearing a lot of stuff about this vaccination and whether Kyrie will play home games or not. And that's going to affect whether or not our win percentage is because the significance of Kyrie.
So I do got a question. You feel me? Like, since you already brought it up, we have to kind of step into those waters.
Yeah. Talk about the raffle too. We can't forget that.
Yeah, we definitely going to talk about that. But yeah, man. So what's going to happen with Kyrie? You feel me? If he doesn't get vaccinated, that means that's 41 games off the rip. He's not going to be able to play.
Well, easy answer, Cam Thomas. Honestly, I'm glad you asked, because the significance of me saying that is ridiculous. Now he would be a volume shooter, and I feel like, again, when I looked at the stats and they showed that they had the big three on the floor, X amount of percentage at a time, right? I imagine what we did last season, and we didn't do a lot of that. Where we had those three guys out on the floor at the same time, whether it was injuries or strategic. You know, I remember one time we had, because of an injury, KD, he started the second quarter. I mean, he didn't start on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And he came in like the second quarter or something like that. And it went well. You know, I'm only saying that to say Cam Thomas is going to be in the rotation mix. And a quote that I had took on my phone, I don't want to go to it because I want to keep going. Nash was saying that, you know, it's going to be tough for the rookies, Day'Ron Sharpe and Cam Thomas, to get in the rotation. You know, he didn't immediately give them no green light. You know, like I said,
it's kind of what I was telling you before.
You know, what I was saying in the summer league, they gave him the green light, and he was able to do that because they gave him the green light. And now I feel like what the significant, and this is all to answer the question. With Kyrie plays, Cam Thomas, that quote is valid. What Nash said. If Kyrie don't play, Cam Thomas is going to get a lot of those minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to. But
that's the answer to my question.
You do realize
Say your question.
This also affects the postseason.
No, I do.
So,
I do. And I don't want to weigh too heavy on it because it's early. You know, one last week it was something else. The Players Association said that it was negated for everybody. Then it was just New York and Cali.
Because that's state regulations. You feel me?
Right.
So it has nothing to do with the NBA. The NBA can give a pardon for religious reasons, but the state, I mean the city, can override that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But so that's where the problem lies. You feel me? And the way that New York City is acting about this, I don't see them pardoning anybody for religious reasons for not getting vaccinated. But yo, that's crucial, bro. Like you talking about the playoffs, that all your home games Kyrie won't be able to play. That's huge. Pause.
I mean,
you feel me? Like that.
But to be honest with you, you know,
especially going into the later rounds.
I take a slow approach at it for the simple fact that the season didn't start, and I got a lot of confidence in Cam Thomas, and I really feel like he'll fill a void. I will go as far to say if Kyrie's around Cam Thomas, he might even have a rookie season like Kyrie had when he was a rookie. You know what I'm saying? And if he gets his minutes.
Bro,
like I'm that confident in Cam Thomas. I'm not saying this to look for your validation about Cam Thomas. I'm letting you know he's going to be the most important.
I don't care if you need my valid
in the city.
Cap
that we run.
Cap, even more cap. But what I'm saying is, you talking about, bruh, I don't care. There's no way in the world Cam Thomas is going to fill the void that Kyrie leaves by not playing.
Okay,
you feel me?
I agree with that.
And the part of y'all being so dangerous and being so highly touted as a favorite to go to the finals is the fact that Kyrie plays. You feel me? Like if Kyrie doesn't play, y'all not as lethal and not as highly as touted as being finals contenders. You feel me? Without Kyrie playing, I don't care how good Cam Thomas is, he's not going to be Kyrie Irving. You feel me? He's not going to give you what Kyrie Irving gives.
Put a ceiling on the
you
guy.
Feel me?
I don't want to put a ceiling on him.
I forgot one. Give me a mic check.
Yo.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
So in that case, wouldn't you trade him for Ben Simmons then?
Of course not.
Kind of makes sense.
No. I'm gonna tell you, and I double down on the fact that he's not a Robin. He's not a good guy. He's not a Pippen. He's not a.
I'm not talking.
He don't need to be none of those guys.
No, but what I'm saying is, for what y'all think, for y'all,
he need to be more of a Dennis Rodman.
Listen, you guys with the unmitigated gall from these Knicks fans trying to convince me that they know more what's best for the Brooklyn Nets than I do.
No, I'm talking about financially.
No,
if he can't play,
yeah, that makes sense too. Yo,
all right, well,
listen,
what I'm saying,
I don't care. Look,
again, my thing is, it changed from last week to this week.
Right.
This is the significance of me saying I don't want to be too heavy on it because shit, I'll pull up to the par next week and be something different. So that's why it only
unless Kyrie's getting vaccinated, it's not going to be different.
But that being said, will he or won't he? We can't. How I'm supposed to know? You feel what I'm saying? But the case in point is, it changed from last week to this week. So this is why I'm hesitant to say that. Like one thing that won't change from this week to next week is my confidence in Cam Thomas.
Nothing changed in New York City.
I guarantee. I think he's going to be a great player.
nothing changed in New York City from this week to last week. They've been saying this for almost a month and some change now. That's been a constant. The only thing that needs to change, or it don't need to change, because that I don't want to say that. The only thing that's going to have to change for Kyrie to play home games is him getting vaccinated.
Yeah, and I disagree with us not being able to contend without Kyrie. I disagree with that too.
I'm saying I didn't say y'all wasn't going to be able to contend.
No, I mean, win it all.
Literally, listen to what I'm saying. Y'all would not be highly as touted. Like, it wouldn't be, people wouldn't be saying it as much of a lot
of course,
as they saying it is without Kyrie.
Nah,
you feel me?
Let me be clear.
That's what I would say.
Missing Kyrie, not playing 41 home games impacts the Brooklyn Nets,
especially if them home games in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and later on into the deeper you get into the playoffs, when you start playing really good teams.
Yeah, and again, confidently, that's a lot of basketball one season for a rookie, depending on how many minutes Cam Thomas gets, because to me, it's not necessarily an easy fix. It's not an easy fix. You know what I'm saying? The adjustment that Cam Thomas say he will make, he will need to make immediately. And I think I'm confident that he would. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just off of the strength of me hearing him speak, like his quotes, like listening to his mindset. Like, that's what I've been doing too, as of late, looking at these articles, looking at the mindset of Marks like, yo, confidently next week we're gonna sign Kyrie and Harden. With all of the speculation about the vaccination, Mark still in a press conference with Nash says confidently we're gonna have these two players. So they know about all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is stuff that I'm going off of what they said. Some of the stuff be through my lens, but some of the stuff be quotes. Like, this is a quote from Marks.
I've seen these quotes.
Yeah. So
yeah. But what I'm saying is this, right? Yeah, I get it. You confident in Cam Thomas. I'm not even debating that fact. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, Kyrie Irving is Kyrie Irving. True. Cam Thompson is not going into whatever. I don't care.
RJ Parrott.
Yeah.
Senator Kendall Randall.
Look, I don't.
French Fry Fournier.
Those are really corny names. I just made an honest mistake on the kid's name, but whatever. But yeah, I don't care. He's not going to. My thing is, as good as you think he's going to be, he's not going to be able to fill that void of missing a Kyrie Irving, and that's my point.
Kyrie is Kyrie. No, and the NBA never seen Kyrie.
And that's
before.
My point. You feel me? That's part of the reason that makes your team so dangerous.
Yeah, he is
Kyrie Irving being Kyrie Irving, playing alongside KD and James Harden.
Yeah,
and to miss Kyrie Irving 41 games and potentially missing him all home games in the playoffs is a big loss for your team. To go what Lynx was saying, I'm not saying anything by financially, but again, I don't think I should trade for Ben Simmons, but in that kind of situation, that makes it a viable option, because it's like, yo, bro, we can't play you here. You feel me?
None of that.
We can't play you here. Like, you're just not gonna play for 42 games, like. And then in the postseason, you won't be able to play home games. Like, this is important.
But this is
this is important. Like,
this is what the media do. You know, they speculate. And
I mean, it's not really,
like, you got to realize, right? Like, for instance,
it's not really speculation. It's kind of facts. He's not vaccinated. New York City has a vaccination mandate. That's not speculation. Those are facts.
But again, this is why. Let them speculate or let it be facts. But at the end of the day, the way y'all view it is different from this side of the bridge. Like, we not worried. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that Kyrie's in talks with Marks, and he's not ghosting them. Like they said, Zion is ghosting New Orleans. You know, that's a different case in point. Is that's a different situation where, you know, Knicks fans, they got the antennas up to hear that shit.
Yep,
but
absolutely.
My point is to say is that he's not at odds with the organization about his position. And again, Marks being the GM going forward, saying confidently we'll sign these guys, knowing, like you said, the risk of him missing 41 games is why I sit back, lean back, relax. Get your mimosas. Go, come on, man. Relax, man.
Again,
I'm not breaking a sweat over here, man. Get your mimosas. Go get your hen rock, man. Go get your trees, man. Go get your tacos, man. Get whatever you like, man. Go get comfortable. Kick your feet up. Take your shoes off, man. We run in the city. Y'all laugh, man, but it's real, man. And we the hungriest. We the ones that got something to prove. They got 2 championships and they laugh like that. I'm here to tell the Lakers stop being greedy. The Lakers being greedy. I don't want to hear nothing about. They make it seem like all of the championships that the Lakers got was based off of drafting. Like they got all those championships off the drafting. Or was it some serious tweaking going on for them to assemble those teams?
A lot of those championships. Like some of it was built on drafting.
2 founding teams who got 17 apiece. Is a coincidence? I don't know. We hungry down here, man. Y'all ain't feed us. We want to eat. We got 0 chips. Y'all got 17. It's not a game.
First of all, you ain't nobody supposed to feed you. You supposed to feed yourself.
We about to.
Supposed to
we
make
about
your own
to
plate.
eat. We fitting to eat. We fitting to eat.
You say so.
Yeah,
you say so.
Yeah, y'all gonna be there. We gonna invite y'all to the celebration. If y'all,
I was supposed to be invited this year.
Yeah,
what happened? I mean, it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be down Flatbush.
You know what's funny? And you know what's real? You know what's real about that is that everything that went wrong we fixed in this off season, starting with the guy that's in charge of injuries. Like I heard this guy's a Navy SEAL.
So
that mean he know what I mean?
No, that doesn't
how to
mean
say it tip top shape.
No, that doesn't mean that.
All right, well, again, fans,
but yo, listen,
I
don't know the guy, so I'm not going to comment on how well he does his job. But just because he's was in the Navy doesn't mean he's going to be great at his job, son. Yeah, I'm just saying. But anyway.
Missing Kyrie hurts us, but not to the extent where we don't feel like we make the playoffs or got a shot, a legitimate shot.
Nobody said that was even a possibility. I think you still have KD and James Harden. Yeah, absolutely. If Kyrie didn't play, it's kind of a real possibility.
It's still an if.
It is an if, but it's still a real possibility, dog. Like New York is not changing its mandate. That's just. So the only if is if Kyrie is going to get vaccinated or not. That's the only if, because the New York mandate is the New York mandate. You feel me? And I highly doubt that they'll give him a religious pardon because they not on that type of time. The New York City, you feel me? That New York City is like, yo, you got to get vaccinated. So that's the only thing. The only if is if Kyrie get vaccinated or not. So, but for the most part, everything else is pretty much fact.
Yeah. Is he the only player not vaccinated?
No.
So if visiting teams come to New York, they can't play.
Absolutely. But 90% of the NBA is vaccinated.
I think the only person I heard was Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
Like I didn't hear a lot of players, I guess, that would make the news, but definitely Kyrie and Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, there's probably some other players who's not like getting major PT or stuff like that. But the last report I've seen is that 90% of the NBA is vaccinated. Yeah, so I think they're probably gonna close in on 100, closer to 100 come opening night. But yeah. But yeah. Like, so if you come to the Garden or the Barclays and you're not vaccinated, you're not getting it. It's just
that's painful.
Yeah, that's trash. But whatever. We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. That's not.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah. But I was looking at the youngest and the oldest champions, right? And interestingly, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like earlier in the franchise, the younger teams would win. But like kind of like starting with Jordan's era, he was like the oldest team to win. I think it was in 96.
That was a pretty old team.
Right.
It was all in a like mid to early 30s.
Like who? I think maybe Magic Johnson and Kawhi Leonard, respectfully, in a rookie season won the championship. Is that correct? Magic Johnson definitely won 2 in a row when he was a rookie in the second year after that, right?
Because he had Luau Cinder.
I'm just saying this is a fact, right?
Yeah, it is a fact.
And Kawhi Leonard too, right? He got 2. He got 1.
I think he got one. I could be wrong, bro. Okay. I could be wrong. I think he has 2 rings in total. Yeah, I think he got 2 rings in total.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong. I don't follow Kawhi's career that closely to know offhand.
Yeah.
And who was the oldest team?
The oldest team, they got 1 through 10, bro. They got The oldest team, 1997, 1998 Bulls with 32. They was averaging 32 years old.
Yeah.
2010 and 11 Mavericks. They was 31 years old with Dirk and company. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying?
makes sense.
1968, 1969 Boston Celtics. They was 30. The Bulls in 96 and 97 again. They was 30.
It's pretty much the same team.
Right, basically, but you see what it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 2006 to 2007 San Antonio Spurs. They was 30. 95, 96 Bulls again, 30, that 3-peat. You know what I'm saying? That team was, god damn.
What about the Rockets?
Hold on. We almost there.
Oh, my pardon.
Hold on. Now you good. San An, 1998, 1999, 30. 2012, 2013 was that LeBron, right? No? I don't know. I think
12, 13?
Yeah,
Nah,
that's LeBron. That's
I think they
LeBron and
won.
Wade. That's not
Oh, yeah.
LeBron and Wade. They gotta be LeBron and Wade.
Yeah.
All right, they was 30. 1967 and 1968 Boston Celtics, that's age 30. 2013, 2014 San Antonio Spurs, they was 29.
So how old were the Rockets when they won?
The Rockets,
It wasn't that old, bro.
on here they wasn't old, but I remember Sam Cassell being really young.
Yeah. I think
Because
because
Sam Cassell was part of that winning
I think-
ball club, right?
the team, the supporting cast was young.
Okay.
The supporting cast was young.
Yeah. But right here, the youngest championships, you have some familiar numbers that we know. Oh, well, Portland, they won it in 76, 77. That's when they won their championship in 76,
they won.
77. A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
didn't know that.
Yeah, 50, 55.
When I found out they had a ring, I'm like, word.
Yeah, see, man? Y'all don't be giving us credit, man. But yeah, I could pull up and find out new facts when we talk out. I mean, I'm getting a lot of cap in the rap, man. I ain't Dr. Seuss, man. It's facts in my rap, man. Cap in the rap is for Dr. Seuss, man. Stop playing with my name. Anyway, 1979 and 1980 Los Angeles Lakers. These 25. That's what Magic?
What year?
1979, 1980.
1979. Yeah, had to be.
Yeah, Magic was a rookie, right?
Had to be.
Yeah. Syracuse Nationals, 54 to 55. Who the hell is that? All right, cool.
I don't know who they became.
It was
Yeah.
25. Yeah. Minneapolis Lakers, 51 and 52. 25. 70 when 70 and 71 Milwaukee Bucks, they was 26. 74 75 Golden State Warriors, 26. Golden State Warriors again, but in 2014 2015 26. 1952 to 1953 Minneapolis Lakers. And yeah, that's all I got. But I say that to say right now the winning formula is a mix between young guys and veterans. You want to have both.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't want to just have a bunch of young guys out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
What they call them, whippersnappers.
Young whippersnappers.
So
You know,
y'all the cats.
So it's either two ways you could go about it, right? You could have an older team, but you still need some younger players that could get up and down the court. You
That's a
feel me?
fact.
Or you could have a younger team, but have some like the Phoenix, they're a younger team, but they have a few, solid veterans on that team to help guide the team.
Mhm.
You feel me? But for the most part, they're a young team. So that's the two ways you go about it. You could have a predominantly old team sprinkled with some young guys, or you could have the opposite.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. A lot of these great coaches, they got I won't call it the Cinderella story. That's definitely the wrong word for it. But this player, like you see how Steve Nash hugged KD,
Mhm.
that type of thing. Tommy T, Rose, like Tommy T made his own way, did his own thing. But I would like to say that Rose elevated his career, and vice versa. And again, I want that for Cam Thomas and Steve Nash. I want to see these two. I want to see them work in unison, and they both help each other's career and help each other be successful. I would like to see that. And again, I feel like KD is at an organization he chose specifically because we got 0 rings. That's why he here. And that's why I'm saying, LA, stop being greedy, man. You got 17. LeBron winning there it don't feel the same as him winning in Cleveland. Like,
All right,
get out of here. You stop being greedy.
Yeah, I disagree with the why KD's here, but
I love
because literally, I just told you a reporter that spent a lot of time with KD said that the reason why they chose
You don't even know his
Brooklyn.
name.
I can't remember his name, bro. I have a hard time remembering a lot of people's names. You feel me? Like This is a fact. Am I lying, Links?
Nah, he's telling the truth.
Like
bro.
I'll be out with my bro, and he be like, "Yo, you remember this person, such and such and such? We was at this place." I'm like, "Nah, nah." You're like, "Yo, T, how can you not remember? We talked to that person for like an hour." I'll be like, "Nah, I don't remember, bro. I do not recall." But anyway, you feel me? He's explained that the reason why KD and Kyrie chose Brooklyn is because they knew that they was going to give them whatever they wanted. You feel me? It don't have much to do with that Brooklyn don't have any rings. It's the fact that they knew they could get what
Sound
they
like
wanted.
he's stirring the pot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm who? The reporter? I'm just
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what it sounded like. It sounded like, hey, he would have selling the book, right?
He
Coincidence?
No, he told KD that he was writing the book and how he was writing the book. He told him exactly what he was doing.
All right, but to bring it to your other point, because some things we can't control, right? Like the vaccination, the mandate.
Absolutely.
Right? So that being said, what KD gonna do about that? But you know who will? Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown said, "I'm doing everything. I could have went anywhere." His, far as you said, salary cap, right?
Yeah.
His range was like from 4 million to 12 million, and he stayed because he believed that we can win a championship. And I think he feel like if he do this early in his career, that he always gonna get the bag. And I'm glad he stayed. I'm glad Blake stayed. But I'm again back to Bruce Brown. They asked him, "What are you willing to do?" He said, "Anything. I'm gonna adjust." And he said, "What are you working on this off season?" And he said, "Shooting." I looked at the stat. His shooting went down from Detroit to Brooklyn, and he knows to put emphasis on his shooting in the off season. So case in point is guys that didn't have the, again, he wasn't strong from the 3-point line, and he was in Detroit. So, and that's because he said he had to adjust. He didn't really necessarily play the power forward in Detroit. And when he came to Brooklyn, he said they had him at power forward. So again, that's an adjustment there. So I'm saying that to say, if Kyrie is not going to play, to hear players on the team, his teammates say, "Yo, I'm willing to adjust to do whatever." And he's not even talking about Kyrie. This is something isolated where he's just talking about his game. Just that attitude or that mindset, I think is good for the teammates in the locker room and on the floor.
I mean, no matter how you try to explain it, Kyrie not being able to play Holmes is a huge loss. There's nobody on your team that could fill that void. There's nobody on your team that could fill that void.
No, I know. I know he averaged 27.2 in the Garden. That's crazy.
That's nice.
I like how you did that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like you said, everybody can't do that. And they showed from 2012, he was the top. That was the stat. The stat was the top guys. The second guy was LeBron. He averaged the most, like 27.1 or 0 or something like that. But
LeBron scores a lot on a lot of people.
Yeah. So I'm saying that to say, like, when you think about what you said and his impact, like, it's real. Like, he stripped Randall, and we won the game like that. I remember one play where it was on the right side. I think the second half, it was like towards the end, and he had crossed Randall up, and Randall was trying to guard him. And I think he should have had his sneakers tied up to the tippy top, but it wasn't. Maybe he should have had Affleck on his ankles. Yeah. Or maybe it was slippery.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for him to do that this year from the bench, though.
Possibly. That's an if.
It's a strong if, son. Like, you keep on saying it's an if. Like,
it is an if.
Like,
do you
like
disagree?
All the facts are lining up. If he does not get vaccinated, that he won't be playing.
So you think that the Knicks could beat the Nets without Kyrie Irving?
I think the Knicks could beat the Nets with Kyrie Irving.
Talk about it.
And you woke up and say,
"No, I'm awake right now. I'm awake right now. Wide awake,
bro."
Why
do you think French Fry Fournier got enough stuff to beat
bro,
us?
It's the collective. You feel
collective
me?
Of
it's the
what?
collective of the team.
Fancy
what you
pants?
talking about? This is the team, the players. You feel me? Like, what are you talking about?
What are they playing?
Basketball. What are you talking about? What is wrong with you?
Yo, man, I ain't never seen nobody play basketball in Knickerbockers.
What does that have to do with us beating you? Like, nothing.
I didn't see it happen last season at all.
When we talk about this year.
Where's this air of,
we talk about this
air
year.
of arrogance? Why?
We talk about this year. Because what you said, you don't have no confidence in your team. I got confidence. I'm telling you, confidence. That's why.
When I ask you, are y'all a better team than the Celtics? You say,
I say
expeditiously yes.
Yeah.
But when I ask you about us, you tuck your tail.
No. Hey yo, pause.
Pause.
Yeah. Hey yo, pause.
Oh man.
No, I don't. I said it several times that we gonna beat y'all some games.
Some
What are you talking
games.
about?
There's 4 games. Who that?
Who that?
JJ Jackson.
JJ Jackson on the pull up was good.
It was good.
Yo, what up, man? Who
My
run the
God.
city?
When is Breezy gonna stop, Captain?
Never every.
Y'all gotta answer the who run the city question, man.
He said that he's gonna be 25 and old by the time he finishes the Knicks.
Nah, I think we'll be 20 and 5. Seriously.
25 and old.
No, 20 and 5. I think we'll have a record like that.
He changed his tune, JJ.
Yeah, I was joking when I said that.
Oh my goodness, the Cap does have.
No, 20 and 5. 20 and 5.
First off,
What do you think the Knicks are gonna be?
Team did from this year and last year. Like the next, you could say that we upgraded from Alfred Payton, we upgraded from Bullock. Yeah, we lost a little bit of defense, but not so much.
Y'all better than Atlanta? Y'all better than Atlanta? Cricket Bacchus.
Listen, first off, Atlanta's not a bad team. We lost to Atlanta because we were missing Mitch and stuff like that. So we lost him. That's not an excuse. If Mitch comes and plays, you're gonna be better than last year. And quite frankly, right now we have a good enough offense to go against Atlanta. That's not a problem right now. We're good against Atlanta right now.
So you confident playing Atlanta?
Atlanta is just you want to play Atlanta about like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
We have other teams to worry about.
No, but they knocked y'all out the playoffs. Y'all should be worried about them.
That's fine. That can happen. So you don't have there's 29 other teams in the league you have to worry about. We're good. Don't worry about it. Doesn't mean that we're gonna meet Atlanta in the playoffs.
I'm good. I ain't break a sweat.
We can be beating on the Nets.
I could run through Texas in a leather jacket and not break a sweat talking about am I good? Yeah, I'm good.
We could be beating on the Nets this year in the playoffs.
Pepperoni and cheese.
Talking about what you said with Kyrie. Kyrie single-handedly beating the Knicks. That's not true at all.
I ain't say single-handed, but he helped.
If you haven't watched the game closely, it wasn't Kyrie who beat the Knicks. It was the whole team as a unit that beat the Knicks.
Okay.
Yo, you just never done Captain. I don't know when you're gonna stop Captain. I'm just sitting here just listening to you, Captain. I'm just like,
No, I love it. Keep going.
Yo, you have like 30. Yo, you cap over 30 times in this. But anyways, I'm about to get back on and listen to the show.
I appreciate you,
Yeah, I
JJ.
appreciate the call up.
You already know. Yeah. Oh, before I forget, because I forgot already twice. Yo, if you haven't done it already, go get your raffle tickets.
Yeah,
As a
man.
matter of fact, I gotta post a link in the comments.
It's like, yo, no, seriously, y'all making it seem like we begging y'all to give y'all good tickets. These are great seats.
Right.
Like, yo, if I seen the seats and you a real Brooklyn Net fan, like I don't expect Knicks fans to be as enthusiastic as a Brooklyn Net fan. Like you Brooklyn Net fans, we gonna play Milwaukee. This is redemption season.
You know what's mad funny though, right?
Yo, no, I
it's
want
just
this.
as-
I want this. I want
it's
it
just
this
as
season,
many-
man. That's what's up.
It's just as many Knicks fans that's in the raffle as Net fans.
Yeah,
which is wild.
word.
Which is wild.
Shout out to everybody that entered the raffle. Who's
Yeah,
that?
Big Angelo.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
play
yeah.
it. That's my guy right there.
Angelo was good.
Yo, peace, my brothers.
Yo, who run the
What up,
city,
what up?
Angelo?
Listen, you know, we already know Brooklyn run this shit. Boy.
Yeah.
Excuse my friend. Excuse my
Nah,
friend.
you good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
curse
I
all
ain't
the
gonna
time.
say much, but I'm listening to y'all, and I'm getting tight. Listening
Alright.
to this dude next to you, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, tell me why. Tell me why.
Yo, I'm trying
Because
to
I'm
keep my
spitting
composure,
facts.
my character.
Yeah,
Yo, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. But like
Yeah.
I said before, Brooklyn run this.
exactly.
KD and Patty Mills.
Maestro Mills.
Circles around the goddamn
Maestro Mills. We
Yo.
call him Maestro Mills. He a maestro.
Patty Mills is not that guy, bro.
All that clapping that y'all doing, my boy sitting right there, we
Uh-huh.
gonna get the last laugh.
Yeah, let
We'll
him know.
see.
Let
We'll
him know,
see.
Angelo.
Last laugh, watch.
We'll see.
Yo, that's my guy, top fan. Let him know, Angelo, man, because Angelo let him know, man. Thank you for calling up. Thanks, man. Net fans in the building, man.
Yeah.
What's goody?
Net fan in the building.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We in here. I know we in here.
Nah, bro. I'm looking at the comments.
I'm telling you.
it's slow for you guys.
Yo, listen, we the ones that got something to prove.
Yo,
we
again,
we the
back-
grittiest fans. Y'all always talking about how y'all fans, the Nets fans ain't never won shit. Like you
What you
said,
talking
we
about?
the grittiest.
No, that's not. Y'all not the grittiest fans.
Nah,
bro.
we the grittiest,
Nah,
bro.
that's cap. That's a major cap. That's a major cap. But anyway, back to these raffle tickets, man. Y'all bugging. Again, let me explain the rules for those who's watching for the
Great
first time.
seats.
You feel me? We got some really great seats that we raffling off. Each raffle ticket is $5. You can enter the raffle more than once. You can buy as many raffle tickets you like. You get two seats. You feel me? If you win, you get 2 seats. You feel me? I pinned the link in the comments so you can go and read all the instructions on how to enter the raffle. We will be doing the drawing on October 1st. That's 2 weeks. I think that's 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's about that.
That's next week.
It's next Friday.
Oh yeah, y'all got a week, man. We closing the raffle on the 30th.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't think they're gonna really tune in until they really see the other people at the game. Like, for real. Like, yo, they really right there. That's the shit I miss.
And that's gonna be they fault because
it's all good. It's all hey, listen somebody getting the tickets.
But yeah,
as long as they don't go to waste, somebody going.
You feel me? Somebody going, and I hope they have a great time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because as much as I I'm a Knicks fan, I enjoy the sport of basketball, and I want people to enjoy the sport of basketball the way I enjoy it. You feel me? But also, if you are planning to enter the raffle, most importantly, you need to be vaccinated. You feel me? You need to have proof of vaccination so you can enter this arena. I know, boo, but it is what it is. You feel me? But I just want y'all to go get these raffle tickets, man, because on the first we're gonna do the drawing and we're gonna pick our winner. But on the 30th, we closing the raffle. You feel me? Like no more tickets. Next Thursday.
Be in it to win it. Yeah.
Next Thursday, right?
You gotta be in it to win it. You know
Thursday coming up. Yeah.
Right.
If you ain't in the raffle by 12 o'clock Thursday, it's clipped for you. You heard?
Yeah, you just get it next time. Know
Yeah. Prices might go up though, man.
Yeah, because it's early in the season, so y'all getting that game is one price, and then you know how it goes. It's just regular math. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But that being said,
I forgot to say my fault. I forgot to say when the game is. The game is October 8th. Yeah. We're doing the drawing on October 1st, but the game is the following Friday on October 8th.
Right.
You feel me?
We'll be here. You all be there.
Yeah, we're gonna try to split a live with the winner just so y'all know that we ain't, you know what I mean? Because I really think y'all think we out here capping with these tickets, bro. Right. But we're gonna split a live with the winner from the game.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, do the right thing. Click that link, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, trust me when I tell you, I've watched games at home, playoff games, championship games, and I was hyped. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I was enjoying that shit. And then, there's times where I passed up on a game, like, nah, I just watched the game. That's because I never been there.
Yeah.
I would never pass up on a game now that I've been to one. Like, we lost to Toronto. Every time I watched them play, we lost to Toronto. It's crazy.
And when you been in the building?
Yeah. And
don't go to the ball. Toronto versus Brooklyn.
No, and it was close games, but I'm saying that to say, even in the loss, the experience of being there, contrasting it to being home,
absolutely,
it's way better. It's the live, the energy, all of that cheering you see on TV, you feel all of that while you in there. So I can't. It's hard to describe it if you never been to a game. Yo, if you never been to a game, you should be in this raffle.
That's a fact.
If you never been to a basketball, NBA basketball game, trust me. Again, we both from Brooklyn. I've been to Kangaroo Classics because of high school games with boys and girls and Paul Robe. You feel me? Like, I've been to games that were on different levels. I've been to a high school game. I think I've been to a collegiate level game. I can't think of the teams right now. And I've been to an NBA game. Being at the Barclays, it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? It was amazing. I'm not even trying to contrast it to the Garden and the difference.
Nah, I'm just saying, I wasn't even going to do that.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, like, as a fan, I was enjoying myself when I was there.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's not like being.
It hurted to lose, but I was enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like being in the arena for a game. Like, the camaraderie of all the fans is nothing like it. Like the building rocking. You feel me? Like, but anyway. Let's get on to some more topics. Yeah, we mentioned earlier, Zion is being very distant with the Pelicans organization. Yes, sir. I mean, dude. I'm absolutely excited about that. Why wouldn't I be, right?
Of course you are.
Like, why wouldn't I be?
Why wouldn't you be?
So, because it's been a lot made of that. He loves to play in the Garden. One of his best friends and RJ Barrett
Uh-huh.
is a Knick.
Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Yo, LeBron started this shit.
I mean,
He
no,
is LeBron
no,
inspired.
no, he's not.
I'm taking my talents to MSG.
No, but
that's Zion right now.
No. LeBron never forced himself off a team. He's done his time on his contracts and decided to move after
That's fair.
He
no,
done
that's
his
fair.
time on his contract.
That's fair.
You feel me? He's never forced a trade for himself to be traded to another team.
You forced that motherfucking Pelican trade. Continue.
No, he didn't. AD forced his own trade. That's AD. Like AD didn't want to go to. Remember, Taco Tuesday didn't happen until after AD requested the trade.
Remember.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. But like I'm saying, let's get back to the topic at hand. What?
Not coincidence, right?
No, he definitely recruited AD. Yeah. Nobody's arguing that. But but anyway, back to Zion. You feel me? Like, I don't care about the Lakers. They got their own situation.
No, I'm saying the friends, because RJ and
yeah.
To what you said.
Yeah. So, Zion hasn't requested a trade. He hasn't even. You haven't heard him even say that he's disgruntled. So all this is, pretty much speculation at this point.
How much cap space Knicks got right now?
Bro, he's on his rookie contract. We don't need that much cap space, bro. Well, we got enough. We got enough. And
realistically, who you traded for Zion? Keep it real,
bruh.
French fry Fournier, you love him so much, huh?
They not
you love the French fry.
First of all,
Fournier.
First of all, there's a rule in the NBA that a player has to be under contract with the team or play a certain amount of games or be on the contract for a certain amount of time before you could trade him after you sign him.
But you like that trade?
So for Fournier, yeah, Zion is better than Fournier. But realistically, the trade that it would involve a whole lot of draft picks because we got like 25 draft picks in like the next 6 years. You feel me? So I'm over exaggerating, but the number is up there.
That's
right?
Gonna be swap a lot records. Y'all gonna do some swappity swaps?
Absolutely. But that's what you acquire assets for.
I mean, what you mean? Why wouldn't we? What you got something to say? Well, what you think y'all gonna do with those swaps?
Can I finish a statement?
All right, go ahead.
I'll let you go on these long soliloquies.
No, go ahead.
You feel me? And then every time I start to talk, you start talking, and then the conversation to go off to somewhere. Bro, come on, man. Let me talk about what I'm excited about. You feel me?
No, go ahead, talk your shit.
So, yeah, like I said, nothing's been spoken from. You hear nothing from Zion or his team, but there's a lot of speculations of him being disgruntled and being distant with the organization. With that being said, there's some hypothetical trade scenarios that could happen. You feel me? Like, for instance, like I was saying, they'll probably include a lot of draft picks. You feel me? We probably end up having to give up somebody like Obi Toppin. You feel me? Which I wouldn't even be mad at. Love Obi, but Zion Williamson, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to probably another like a guard or something in the mix too. But it's not too much that
guard like who?
Somebody, I don't know. Probably one of the rookies. You feel me?
Like who?
Probably one of the rookies. I just said it. Are you deaf?
What about quickly?
You got the headphones on. You feel me? I don't want to give up quickly. You feel me? But
y'all did Ewing dirty. Y'all give up anybody.
First of all, no, we didn't do Ewing dirty.
Again.
Like I explained this how many times? You feel me? How many times?
Y'all retired his jersey though. So.
How many times? You feel me? And he don't even feel like he done dirty because he come here and he receives his flowers every time. You feel me? So what are you talking about? Like when he comes to the Garden, they make sure that they stop what they doing, acknowledge that Patrick Ewing is in the building. He gets his standing ovation every single time. Every single time. Numbers in the rafters.
I smell trade in the Garden. Mitch, I see no Orleans. It's just too much going on. It's without being said. And I know Leon keep a tight lip on things, and I respect him.
Bro, it might be a trade. Like this is what I'm here talking about right now. Like I'm not saying that trade is off the table. He was quoted as saying that the Knicks are going to remain aggressive. You feel me? In trying to better in the team because there are some options that's opening up. You feel me? There's a lot of speculation between Zion, Dame, a couple other people. You feel me? And they keeping their options open. That's what a good GM's supposed to do. Your job as a GM, as the president of operations, is to improve the team any way you can. You feel me? And
Yeah, I'm just
if you got a chance, Zion Williamson is a generational talent, son. You feel me? Like this is a once in a lifetime talent that you looking at in Zion Williamson. You feel me? Like, so if you have a chance to trade for the kid, absolutely you explore those options. As long as that the price tag is not too heavy, you don't have like a situation where you're blowing up the whole entire team for Zion Williamson. You feel me? So
nah, but again, I was trying to add to what Link said, to what you said about the draft picks. Now, obviously, Pelicans are rebuilding around Zion, but that was the plan originally. New York Knicks, RJ Barrett, Zion. Knicks got all of these draft picks. You wanted to rebuild with Zion, it didn't work, but the Knicks got these draft picks. It makes sense. And all I'm saying is, do it or don't do it. Y'all gonna move out the way. We're gonna run the city. And I feel like the significance of y'all assembling that team but not being better than Atlanta,
bro, we are better than
it's like
what are you talking
right
about?
now, on paper, you're saying player for player, y'all better than Atlanta?
Yeah.
Why do we keep mentioning Atlanta?
Because y'all lost to them in the playoffs.
What, they don't make it that far?
No, Atlanta's definitely making the
Come
playoffs.
on, man.
Absolutely.
Save your guy, man.
Absolutely.
Save him before it get crazy,
What
bro.
they-
Ain't nothing
see
gonna
us,
get
though.
crazy. All you're gonna do is yell.
Bro.
Like he think because he yelled, that's why I get crazy.
Yo, what you mean?
Yo,
Listen,
but
I'm talking the truth.
at the end of the day,
I am too. When
you
they don't
keep
make
on
it to see
talking
us.
about we not better
Look,
than Atlanta, but
bro.
like you have no proof that we're not better than Atlanta. I explained to you why we will beat Atlanta, because we addressed the major issue why we couldn't beat Atlanta is nobody else could create their own shot after Julius Randle. Like, so we remedied that. What are you talking about? Like,
Excuse me, we'll see.
but all you keep on saying is
Y'all
you
kept
stop
the
it.
guy-
Y'all not better than Atlanta. All right, how are we not better?
Y'all kept the guy with that was the first option, and he played shitty. So I'm not
All right.
impressed.
So
this is
wait,
what
wait.
What? Because you're stopping me
Wait,
now.
yeah, I am stopping you because you talking about so one play like this is for James Randall's first playoffs, but James Harden got a more extensive record of playing shitty in the playoffs. More extensive, more actual evidence of being shitty when it mattered. You feel me?
Not KD.
I'm talking about somebody's on your team. He's a major part of your team. You feel me? He's a major
but we
part of
got
your team.
Look, but what I'm saying is, no, to add to what you're saying, I'm not trying to argue.
No,
like that.
but
I'm saying
my
that
point-
Harden isn't the first option.
But
to
my
score
point
for
is,
us.
would you?
KD is.
But would
and
you call
Randle
him a
is for your
scrub?
team.
Would you call him a scrub because
That's
he
the
had some
real
bad?
comparison.
Would you call James? My point is, would you call James Harden a scrub because he has a few bad playoff performances? No.
I ain't say he was a scrub.
Now, with Julius Randle,
I want to do something.
this is a learning curve for Julius Randle. This is the first time he's been in the playoffs, and I'm not saying he's as good as KD, but KD didn't see nearly as much double teams as Julius Randle did in the playoffs.
Nah.
Did he?
I'm not. No. What I'm saying is KD. I'm not debating with some shit that you
So-
saying. Some shit I debate,
yeah.
but some shit I'm not debating.
My point was Atlanta's whole scheme was to take Julius Randle out of the game. You feel me? If you watch the games, their whole scheme was, hey, whatever you do, he can't score. So we're going to put the whole team in the box so this kid can't score. You feel me?
Right. But what I'm saying is our number one option in KD production was way better than y'all number one option in Randle. And what I'm saying is we lost the support from Kyrie and Harden, right? And we only made it to the second round. Y'all didn't have no support in the first round, but he didn't play well, is what I'm saying. Even the fact even the fact that Kyrie and Harden, what happened with them in the second round, what happened with them, right? I'm saying our first option still played well. Randle didn't even play well, so don't call him the king of New York. He's the Jack of New York,
Bro. Now listen to what I said again, like, because I think you definitely be skipping over parts when I'm talking. Because I started off saying like, yo, that was a learning experience for Julius Randle. This is his first playoff experience, playing against a team who, because the ineptness of other guys being able to create their own shots, were allowed to double and triple team him almost every time he got the ball. You feel me? Like, that won't be able to happen again. It won't be
All
able
right.
to happen again.
So my
It's a whole
question-
different ball game now.
Right.
Like, yo, if you watch these games, every time Julius Randle touched the ball, the whole entire team turned towards him. Everybody took steps in towards the basket. Every time Julius Randle made a move, there was 2 guys in front of him because they know what time it was with you. You feel me? They knew that. You know how much respect you have to give a basketball player
It's
for the whole.
impressive on Nate McMillan. He stopped him.
I'm saying it's a great game plan, and it was able to work because he had no help. You feel me? So what I'm saying is, you know how much respect that is
So
to
who y'all big three?
you know how much respect it is to an NBA basketball player that you have to put the whole team to try to stop him.
I don't give a flying cow. They stopped him.
Bro, like I'm saying, it took a lot to stop him.
But what I'm saying is, I respectfully
But
showed you
now-
the big three. Who's y'all big three?
So now we got proof too that KD didn't always come through in the playoffs. You feel me? What happened when he lost that 3-1 lead to the Warriors? He was the leader of that team.
So you're just gonna ignore my whole question.
I'm
about
still
the present to talk about the past,
bro. You're literally talking about the past when you're talking about Julius Randle's
I
playoff
said-
experience.
no,
It's a whole new season coming.
bro. That's what I said. I'm adding to what I said. I said, okay, he didn't have help. Now, who's your big three? I showed you. I went through the stats to show you the championships that had big threes, and I'm just asking, since y'all got these new players, who do y'all consider the big three?
Bro, we don't have a big three. We got a big 15. That's the motto.
Right.
Like, we don't have a big three. We got a big 15.
Boy. I mean, I guess.
It was nice enough for KD to jacket.
Listen, I say what you please, bro. I'm saying I scoff at it. You know what I'm saying? Because
nobody cares what you scoff at.
Like I'm saying, like, all right, you saying that's what y'all got. Fine, we'll see. I said that we'll be 20-5 when we see y'all, and you ain't say y'all got nothing. So again, like I said, you in between. You not standing on this side or that side. I don't care how I look. I said that, and then if I'm right, it's glory. If I'm not right, then whatever.
Again,
but the point is,
what I'm
saying
saying is, you're not going to put me in a position to make an assessment on win records that I don't have all the information on, that I'm comfortable making an assessment.
So just kind of lost for us, because I'm telling you,
what are you talking about? And I'm telling you, we gonna win some games. Like, that's what I'm saying.
You
like,
mean versus other teams
against y'all. Like, what are you talking about? So you're not gonna sit here and you're not gonna sit here and force me to make an assessment that I don't want to make.
All right,
like,
hold on.
I want to see what the team looks like, and then I could tell you, oh, this is the kind of season we gonna have. Do I think we're going to have a better season than last year? Yes. But am I going to put a number on it? Am I ready to put a number on it? No. You feel me? And you're not going to force me to do that because I stand on the number I pick. I don't care what you do.
Hey, I'm not doing that. I'm just separating to let you know this is the kind of vlog I am. I make predictions. I'm out there like that. Like I told y'all, it's scary out of vlog and I'm hungry. But again, I digress. I'm saying that to say in the 2014 draft, right? This is what I wanted to get into since Randle was mentioned. Now, Randle was picked at number 7 by the Lakers. When I look at this list, it was smart picking him at number 7. Now, going down the line, you got Andrew Wiggins at 1. Wrong. Randle's better than him. Jabari Parker at 2. Randle's better than him. Joel Embiid, I'll say Joel Embiid is better than Randle.
Yeah.
They got Aaron Gordon at 4. I say Randle better than him. Yep. Dante Exum at 5. Randle better than him. Marcus Smart. You could debate it, but I would give it to Randle.
That's not even debatable.
All right. So what I'm saying
Marcus
is
Smart is a good player, but he's not better than Julius Randle.
My point is that teams get it right sometimes and sometimes they don't, right? And the significance of me saying that is when I look at this and I look at who we pick and who we got, I'm like, I didn't even know he was that high of a pick. Like, we got Nick Stauskas. Not to mention, we didn't even get him from like straight draft. He was drafted by the Kings, and then we got him. I remember him though. But I'm saying that to say these players that were drafted in 2014, a lot of them didn't last. You got Joel Embiid. I'll name the one significant to mention to get to it. You got Jabari Parker, Joel Embiid, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon, and that's a 4, but he a strong 4 because I give it to Joel Embiid, then I give it to Randle at 2, and then Gordon maybe at 3 or 4. You probably could give it to Marcus Smart over Gordon. But my point,
I would.
right? But what I'm getting at is that Randall was a 7th pick, and that's a strong 7th pick. But he could have went 1 through 5 when I look at this, because he's easily the 2nd or 3rd best player on this list. Well, Zach LaVine is on this list too. Who you give it to out of Zach LaVine and Julius Randle?
I think Drew is a better defender than Zach LaVine.
Mm-hmm.
Zach LaVine is a better scorer.
Okay. What about Clint Capella?
Clint Capella, Julius Randle all day. Clint Capella is one-dimensional. He can't score on his own. He's a great defender, rim protector, but he can't, if it's not a lob or offensive rebound, he's getting no buckets.
Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Again, Bogdanovic, I wouldn't even really say that he's a better scorer than Julius Randle. He's a better shooter. I think Julius Randle's a better scorer and defender.
Yusuf Nurkic. Other ones I'm not even
Yusuf
mentioning.
Nurkic. Which one? Them Russian names be effing me up, man.
He got traded to Denver. I don't know how he ended up Portland. I'm just looking at it.
Oh, he was the dude from Portland? Nah, he was going to be nice, but he injury prone. So
and then
I give it to Julius Randle.
Then some other shit I seen earlier. They was talking about the best power forwards. They ain't put Randle up there. They said Kendrick Perkins. He put carry the hell on too.
What are you talking about?
He said
you talking about all time?
No. This season. He said, or last season. He said Giannis at 1, 2, Anthony Davis. I don't see why KD ain't there at 2. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
you said power forwards?
Power forwards.
Because KD ain't really a power forward.
Okay.
He's
but
power forward size, but he's really like a 3.
It's debatable. At 3, they got Karl Anthony Towns, and they got Bam at 4, and they got Sabonis at 5. And somebody put Sabonis over Randle. And I think that is worth the argument. You know what I'm saying? Because
debatable. Yeah,
it's not like a clean like the other ones we was contrasting these players to. It was you got to go through the stats and impact of the team. Yeah. Sabonis he's really,
and if you want to talk about team impact, you got to give Randle the nod. You feel me? Pause. Because look what he did with his team. Where was the Pacers?
Yeah, but I honestly, it's hard to call it his team after Rose got there. This is debatable.
What are you talking about? He was still the number one option. He was still the number one option. He was still the driving force of the team. What are you talking about?
I mean, like y'all record before,
bro.
Y'all
like
got
literally,
Rose.
like
y'all wasn't
listen. I understand.
Without him, even with him being the first option.
I understand.
That's my point.
I understand that you don't get to watch as many games as you would like, right? But I'm telling you, from somebody who literally watches all the games.
But you're not arguing my point.
What your point was?
The Rose effect. When
I'm telling you that Julius Randle was still the number one option. I am answering your point.
But I don't.
So what I'm saying,
when Rose got
bro,
there.
You again for somebody who literally watches all the games and you don't watch enough games. I'm telling you that Julius Randle has been the number one option the whole time. Has Derrick Rose appearance affected the team? Absolutely, not saying that, but Julius Randle was still the number one option. Like, what are you talking about? It was still Jules' team. Bro, be bugging. Yo, who run the city? Who this?
You don't win without Rose.
Yo,
what's good?
It's Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? This is City Bam Bam. And
Oh,
we know
boy.
Brooklyn run the city.
Oh boy,
That's what's up, y'all. Appreciate you, City Bam Bam.
it was sad.
Oh, City Bam Bam. Oh, my bad. I meant to hit the applause button.
Answer one question. Who got coach of the year last year?
Coach Tommy T.
So Tommy T, coach of the year, you make
I
adjustments.
need to switch my.
There are other people on the Knicks that can make their own shot. Like you said, Derrick Rose and Burke. So you take them off the bench and start them. You keep them in there when Julius in there. They could create their own shot. They could get to keep them from getting double teamed, but they didn't. So he got double teamed. He got shut down. It was other people on their team that could create their own shot. Kids didn't make the adjustment. So they got gentlemen swept. And that's all I got to say.
All right.
Thank you, Seth.
That was nice, but
That was
the
beautiful.
argument wasn't about Coach Tommy T making adjustments. It's about Julius Randle's performance. And my statement still remains. He was double teamed. If Coach Tommy T not making adjustments is not Julius Randle's fault. You feel me? And that was the point that we was talking about, right? Earlier, because that's what he was commenting on about Julius Randle getting stopped. We was talking about, so
My point was
I'm talking about what Seth is talking about.
Okay.
Like, yeah. So what Seth was talking about is that Coach Tommy T didn't make the adjustment because it was people who could create their own shot. Yeah. But my thing with Julius Randle getting stopped was that he was allowed to be double teamed. Whether Coach Tommy T made the adjustments or not, that has nothing to do with Julius
but it's
Randle's
holes
fault.
in his coaching too. Let's talk about it.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
mean,
holes in everybody's coaching
like,
at some point.
Yeah, like, you said that Nate McMillan, they did a great job in double teaming Randall.
Yeah.
Why not the same thing for Trae Young? I mean, just get the ball out
Because they got
his
shooters.
hands.
They got shooters.
Okay, but case in point is that's a coaching thing. Some things ain't the players,
Yeah.
some things are the coaching.
So,
and I feel like Tommy T got out coached by Nick McMillan.
a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
A little bit.
So, they gave him coach of the year, but he got out coached in the playoffs.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. You feel me?
It is what it is.
But as far as double teaming Trae Young, that wouldn't that work because they got shooters. The whole team can shoot. The whole team can shoot.
Again, and this is why, this is not an attack, but you guys were number 1 rated in defense.
Yeah.
So again, I mean, you expect the adjustment from the number 1 defense. It's like y'all prided yourself on defense. So
for the most part, we didn't lose because of defense. We lost because of offense. You feel me? That's where we lost. We lost because of offense. I think when you got a player like Trae Young, there's only so much you could do. You're not going to be able to completely shut a Trae Young down. You feel me? Like,
but that wasn't your game to kind of, how you say, keep up with the score. Your game was to kind of like, all right, you hard for them to score a bucket.
This is true, but at the same time, our offense was really bad. You feel me? Like, you have to have some kind of a good offense, and we're not trying to say that. I'm not saying that our plan was supposed to be to outscore, like see who could score the most, or outscore them. I mean, obviously, who could score the most is how you win a game. But what I'm saying is like to go bucket for bucket with these guys. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is our offense from where it was in the regular season to where it was in the postseason suffered because the main engine that was running the offense, Julius Randle, was being shut down.
And that's what I mean. Again, and what I learned too is the whole transition from the big man to little man in the NBA. Again, they made the 3-pointers so that way the big man can't dominate, and it made sure that the offense, the little guys on the court, was a threat to offense, because it was basically without the 3-point line. It's like, well, if the biggest team won, and I'm saying that to say, shit, you see that with teams and styles of plays. Golden State, they won a chip. That was probably the smallest team to win a championship. I don't know if I'm correct.
Yeah,
but
you not really.
Nah, because they had McGee, right?
But you also got to realize too, their style of play fit the personnel. You feel me? Like they changed. They have two of the best. They have 2 of the best shooters in NBA history.
Right.
You feel me? And then when they added KD, 3 of the best shooters in NBA history. Right.
Right.
So their style of play was perfect for that organization. You feel me?
But they changed the way you win in the NBA. It's a
copycat league. I don't think they changed the way you win, because I think you win. So. I think you win by having a style of play that fits your personnel. Like there's teams that they think that Golden State shoot a billion threes, but that's not really the case. They're not even a team that, even when they were champions, that shot the most threes in the NBA. You feel me? They have great ball movement. You feel me? And they have 2 of the best shooters in NBA history on their team. And the fact that they won doing that, NBA is a copycat league. Some teams see that and be like, oh, we just got to shoot a billion 3-pointers, which is not true. You have to play towards your personnel. Right. You feel me? Like the Shaq and Chuck said all the time about Embiid. They get mad when they see him chucking up 3-pointers because you letting the defense off the hook. There's nothing most defenders in the NBA could do with Joel Embiid.
Nah, it's true, but I think.
But why the hell are you standing at the 3-point line?
Nah, I think that's to kind of keep the defense honest, because Ben Simmons is weak. You know what I'm saying? So, at the 3-point line, to be specific. But I said that to say that the Golden State Warriors, they changed the style of play, and I think the NBA is now finally adjusting, saying, yo, everybody can't win the same way Golden State did.
That's pretty much what I was saying.
And right. And in retrospect, I look at our style of play from last season, and just since we've been in Brooklyn, because that's what I've seen mostly, right? We tried to build around Brook. Like, it didn't work, right? But we definitely tried. And I said that to say, shit, it was guys that he played with that was on the all-time net list. Like, you know, we tried with Kerry Kittles. Like, they wasn't bad players. And I'm only saying that to get back to our style of play. I think this season with the rebounding and the grittiness, it brings back more of a Brooklyn style of play. We want that roughhouse type of play, especially seeing a player like KD thrive in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he played really great in the playoffs, and it's like, all right, he is a player that can play physical, and I think that's what we went out and got. We got a lot of players that, you know, not scared of physicality, and you see that in Paul Millsap, James Johnson. I seen Day'Ron Sharp. He got an apartment in Brooklyn. He looking comfortable. He looked like he might get some minutes. He gonna be in Brooklyn for a minute. I seen James Johnson. He was at his store. He had a picture with his kids. You know, he's probably signing autographs in Brooklyn. He probably be in Brooklyn for a minute. And I'm saying the style of play and identity of the Brooklyn Nets, I want it to be a gritty, tough one. I don't want it to be, oh, we just try to outscore you. We had the best offense last season and we still lost. So I like the shift and them focusing on defense and being more, you know, defensive minded and grabbing rebounds, you know what I'm saying, making that imperative instead of just scoring. So yeah, I like the direction that we going. I said that to say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, some things ain't up for debate, but the reason why I still like we contenders, you know, not just only on the personnel. I feel like this team has an identity. The character to our team is like, you know what I mean, hungry. Like we represent a hungry team that is tired of the franchises that was dominant the entire NBA from beginning to now, like the Lakers in Boston. We feel like, yo, their time is up. It's about us. It's about what we doing right now. And I think I like our attitude like that. I like that energy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about
I like that aggressiveness and that hunger. Yeah,
Lakers,
but that's the point.
Lakers is still very much competitive right now.
Right, that's the point. That's the point, is that they probably gonna always be competitive. But not only did the East Coast, but the West Coast got tougher too. You know,
it's true.
Do they get past a healthy Denver?
Yeah, absolutely, I mean, all day in America.
We talking about
absolutely all day in America.
Right, opinion, right? But case in point is the West got tougher. No matter how tough the Lakers got, I only mentioned Denver because they're an ABA team too. Right. And they're a team that's hungry like the Nets. In contrast, you know, all the ABA teams, it's 4 of them. Only one that won was the Spurs, and they won 5. So they don't have the same hunger per se as an organization like the Brooklyn Nets. The organizations that came was Indiana Pacers, us, Spurs, and Nuggets. You're going to see the Nuggets on the West Coast go for it. They're going to go after LA. You know, and if they do make the finals, I think it's gonna go to Game 7. It's gonna be a dog fight. It's not gonna be a walk in the park for the Lakers. I really don't think so. And I don't
think no series, like especially in the later rounds, gonna be in a walk in the park for anybody.
I was surprised at that series.
I think that
Miami,
I think is so much parity at the, you know, the top end of both conferences that we're going to be in for a great postseason. You feel me? Like, no matter how you slice it, I think once we get out of the preliminary rounds and we get into, you know, these are the contender teams, we're going to be in some really good series. You feel me? Because the best teams got better. You feel me? And is a lot of parity at the competitive part of each conference.
Right. Now, to add to what you said, my perspective, you know, nobody said this, but I'm saying it. I feel like the play-in tournament makes the NBA more competitive.
Yeah, shout out to the NBA for that, because I was skeptical. I was skeptical at first.
Yeah, no,
I was like, I don't know if I like this, but
one of the best.
The only thing I gotta say, I don't believe if you are a 6 seed, you should be on the bubble to not even make the playoffs, because you did your job. You feel me? Like, you did your job.
I mean, let's call it what it is. You guys have 41 wins, right? And just that whole 41 win, 5 games up or down, it's close. Even with us, we have 48 wins. I mean, we don't make that 5 games, but still, the Milwaukee Bucks do.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like that mix. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, I don't like the. I don't like the 6. Like 7 and No, 6 seed is safe. No,
6 is safe.
six-
7 and
yeah,
8
7.
is,
7.
but it be thick between 6 too.
Hey yo,
Pause.
yeah.
But my point is, yo, I like the competitiveness. Zach LaVine, he's a bull that want to stay. He want to, I won't say rival Jordan, but he definitely want to be known as one of the greatest bulls.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, I think he
It's-
made Chicago more competitive than Boston right now.
yeah. I'm disappointed in Boston what they did in the offseason. I don't. People got them higher than the Knicks, and I don't see how.
Dude, Schroeder got something to prove. He
I
gonna
don't-
show, yeah.
Schroeder,
You gonna see.
Schroeder's been okay. You feel me?
He got something to prove.
Schroeder. I think Schroeder gets way too much credit for being like a really, really good basketball player. I think he's average at best.
Nah,
You
he
feel me?
was great in OKC. After that,
He
I
had
don't know what
one
happened.
good one quote unquote great season. He's been
Mhm.
in the league for a minute, and he's been average
Mhm.
for most of his career. Had that one good year in OKC playing behind Chris Paul,
Mhm.
coming off the bench, almost got 6 men of the year.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's a starter. You feel me? I think he's a really, really good 6-man. Do I think he's a starting point guard on a championship contending team? No. Like, I don't know. There's not too many players that play next to LeBron that play worse. You feel me? You got him and Kyle Kuzma. That's the only people I know on the face of the earth that play next to LeBron and got worse.
Yo, man, they probably was nervous the whole time. For every time you go to their locker, they said, trade me. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine somebody left a sticker on your locker that said trade me.
Somebody
you know what
did. Nobody did that.
Yeah, somebody probably did that to him. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron be trading his players. They be swaying. They be at LeBron barbecue, sharing tacos. You got a shrimp taco? I got a.
And then
hold
Shooter.
on. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, that was about to. It was about to
Yeah,
get crazy.
Nah, slow it down.
Yeah.
Let's slow it down. Let's slow
It
it
was
down.
about to get crazy.
Let's slow it down.
But
I know where it's safe.
Shooter definitely too high of himself.
But what we
You
were
feel
saying
me?
about markets,
Right.
OKC is a small market, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you the star there.
But-
you go to LA, you probably blinded by the big
But
lights.
the thing is, with the small market thing is the way technology is, it's really even hard to hide in small markets now.
But no, it's still the.
But when you play on a bigger stage,
Yeah.
everything is amplified.
But Zion wouldn't even say that if that wasn't true, right? He said, "Yo, it's nothing like playing at the Mecca."
Absolutely.
Like that's
All
the
day in
whole
America.
significance of him. He's stunting on the Pelicans. You guys, I don't even want to
No,
play
nah,
here no
but
more,
what he
man.
said-
I want to play. I want to play with something more.
he
More. I
did-
need more.
He did his politically
He's
correct
stunting it
thing.
on him.
He said, after playing in New Orleans, you feel me? Like he did his politically correct thing, but he was cheesing in the air when he's talking about the Garden, though, man. You for real,
Mhm.
yo, man, yo, Pelicans, free my guy, man. Free my guy. He tried to come home, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, man. Trust me when I tell you. Zion probably been invited to barbecues out here and all type of shit.
You know he was
man.
probably hanging out with
You know what I'm
RJ.
saying?
Like, yo, listen, man, it's different out here, bro.
Well, man.
You come out here, you win one, you gonna be a king forever.
He was like, yeah, man, in 2029, we probably
Nah,
win one, man. Just
nah,
come out here,
Nah.
2029.
Yo, listen,
man. It might be a
if we-
chance.
If we get Zion by some stroke of luck, because I think the probabilities are very low at this point.
Nah.
What I'm saying is for him to be traded now, I think at the end of his rookie contract, I think we got like a really good shot. But I'm saying for him to be traded now or this season, the probabilities are very low. But if we get Zion, that changes a lot of things. It changes a lot of conversations. You feel me?
Yeah.
Changes a lot of conversations.
Excuse me. I like that. Excuse me. I feel like we're going to build around, the last draft class with Cam Thomas and
His
Daron
name is
Sharp.
Cam.
Cam Thomas. That's what I said. Cam Thomas.
You said Cameron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cam Thomas and Daron Sharp. I feel like, these guys we're gonna build around, and I feel like these are our guys. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, you never know what's gonna happen in the draft. Embiid, he was picked at a high pick, but they were right. Randall, he was picked at a high pick too. They were right. Andrew Wiggins, not so much. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people that was picked number one that was
Didn't live up to the hype. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Last time we got a number one pick, I think it was Kenny Anderson, and he did. I was watching a mixtape earlier. He was fucking nice. Like the crossovers he do, it was like not Kyrie, but I could see Kyrie watching game tapes and like I could, he definitely learned some shit from Kenny Anderson.
You know, last number one pick we got was Pat. So there's that.
Right, what's that? 90 what?
90.
90
80.
90?
Like 80.
80 something.
Or something like that. It's like early 80s. I can't remember the exact year.
Right. So it's fair to say, as far as drafts are concerned, this is your best years probably since then.
Nah.
Y'all had good draft picks before this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean
85.
Yeah. But
I think ours was 91 the last time.
Porzingis was a good draft pick. I mean, he's injury prone, but
top 5?
What, top 5 of all time? No.
No. I'm saying the draft class. He was top 10.
Yeah, I think no. I can't remember what Porzingis got. I think he was top 10. I can't remember.
I mean, I think the Nets did get some good draft picks, but building a championship team, it's not all about the players that you draft. You do got to make some trades. You do got to do some signings. You know what I'm saying? And I think Sean Marks, the GM, I think he did well. I think he did awesome. I think he was excellent.
Yeah, he was number 6.
He was number 6.
No. My bad. I was reading the wrong number.
I like.
Oh, he's 4th. Excuse me.
Who?
Porzingis.
Okay, 4th pick. Okay. He didn't live up to the hype.
Injuries, man.
Yeah. No. To add to my point, I'm glad you said that.
And it's not like he's playing horrible for a number 4th pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has a career average of 18.7 points a game. You feel me? Like his field goal percentage is kind of on the low side at 44%. And that's because he, again, one of those people who shooting a whole bunch of 3-pointers. I get it. He may not be the most, sturdiest and strongest guys, but he's still 7'3". Like, bruh, get closer to the hoop. Yeah, like you're 7'3". But anyway, not our problem anymore.
Yeah, I think we got something to prove as the Nets because of injuries. We've been plagued with injuries a lot. You know what I'm saying? In the regular season and the playoffs. I think Aldridge, he got plagued by that playing with Paul, and I think it was Odin or Ogden or something like that.
Greg Oden.
Odin. It was him, Odin, and Brandon Roy.
Roy.
Yeah, they had a real chance at doing something, and then Odin got hurt, and his career wasn't the same for Aldridge after that. That combination.
Brandon Roy, I think was it Brandon Roy first that got hurt or Odin? I can't remember.
So hold on.
Roy, they were not too far after each other.
Yeah, no. I remember. That was
Brandon Roy was on the cusp of being
great. He was that guy. He was that guy, man. He was that guy.
He started.
I ain't gonna hold you. I only mentioned that to say that Aldridge, that was probably the closest he came to winning the championship, and I think that he wants that formula, and it's of like that Twin Tower formula, and that was the significance of him going to the Spurs. And here, I think him looking at it like, yo, all right, well, if I play 5 and KD is the 4, we unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a hard time guarding us, and I think he had that same. If I was there, that shit wouldn't have happened like that. I got that same type of vibe from that feel from LA, from LaMarcus Aldridge. I think you feel that.
Aldridge, he loses some effectiveness playing the 5. I think one of his biggest strengths at playing the 4 is that he was bigger than most 4s. You feel me? Like he was able to use his weight and his height to shoot over people. Now you play in the 5, you playing legit 7-footers every night. You feel me? There's a lot. Not saying that he's not going to be effective. Not saying that at all. What I'm saying is he probably going to have a harder time offensively.
I think
especially being older, him being older in age, playing against bigger and heavier competition. You feel me? He's not going to have as easy of a time. But the benefit is that he is playing with KD, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's an easy adjustment. Again, he played with Patty Mills. This is 13 playing with Patty Mills. I think we have more chemistry and cohesiveness that we get credit for because these players are familiar with each other. Blake Griffin, Bruce Brown, Sakul, these guys all played on the same team together. You know what I'm saying? Patty Mills and Aldridge, KD and Kyrie, and Joe Harris is in the mix. Been there from part of the core 4. So we got a bunch of new guys, but we still got some cohesiveness, got some chemistry. We got some players that already. I think we are ready. In contrast to what you said, you know, he'll play the 5, I guess, against Anthony Davis in the first game, and we'll see. You know, because we got
Anthony
him.
Davis don't play the 5; he play the 4.
Well, either way, if he's starting and there's KD and Aldridge as our front court, I'm confident we could beat LA. You know, I feel like that combination of KD drawing the double team, because if you don't double him, he's just gonna score on you. I mean, either two things happen. You either force the ball out of his hand and we look for the open guy, or
I think
we one-on-one he gets the bucket.
I think the best bet is like you don't double, because that ends up hurting you in the long run, especially playing against KD. It's like, especially playing against KD with a team that can shoot. So KD gonna do what he gonna do. You feel me? That's just is what it is. Your best bet is just what the Bucks did. Hey, we got to make it difficult for everybody else. KD gonna do what KD does. Like, I think there's really nothing too much you're gonna be able to do about that. Like,
yeah, I think you know, I don't know. I don't want to speculate about the Knicks, because again, it's like, as much as, you know, I love this show, but at the end of the day, we gotta get to y'all. You know, I ain't trying to get to y'all looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think we gotta focus on the task at hand. And again, I remember last season telling you, yo, I want to see if both our teams be at the top. I wonder if that could happen one day. And it kind of did. To see that we were a 2nd seed and y'all were a 4th seed. I mean, it's 8 teams that go to the playoffs, and we were the top 4. So I guess I was right about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, my wish was granted. You know what I mean? I say, yo, I wish
it didn't pan out neither way that none of us wanted.
Nah, it definitely didn't go how I wanted it to really go. But y'all definitely was a top team. We was a top team. So yeah,
I think we definitely gonna fly under the radar again this year. I think our team is really well built. You know, from starting lineup is balance. That's the word I need to use. I think our team is well balanced. I think it's not too much of a let off when the second unit comes in. I think we could be just as offensively potent as the first unit. You feel me? Without having a big drop, and that's gonna be tough for a lot of teams to deal with, knowing that.
Not Chicago. I think they better than y'all on a low, maybe.
Debatable, bro.
Chicago and Atlanta. And I keep bringing Atlanta because they knocked you out the playoffs. Like, I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm just saying, like, you want to get better. Like, that's what you do. Like, and that's why, you know, they was criticizing KD or whatever, right? But the point is that you want to get better in the offseason. Like, all right, this team that beat us, we're at least better than the team that beat us.
I'm saying that we are. Like, you just keep on saying you think they're better, but you don't say how you think they're better.
Cohesiveness, because they brought a lot of guys back. Like, they don't have a lot of, as a matter of fact, I don't even know if they got any new pieces. They might be a team that did nothing in the offseason but re-sign their guys.
And my point is this, right? The some of the major issues that we had playing them. You feel me? One, you know, I never use this as an excuse for us losing, and you can attest to that. But Mitchell wasn't playing. You feel me? Like, Mitchell should be healthy this year. I think that's a big deal for and with the size that he put on pause in the offseason in the weight room, that's going to be a big difference maker when it comes to dealing with somebody like Clint Capella. You feel me?
Okay.
And that was a big, you know, sore point for us, especially on the offensive glass for them. Like, they was killing us on the offensive glass because of that guy. Yeah. You feel me?
No, I think Nick Claxton hit the gym because of Giannis.
So you know, Noel is not really a big rebounder. He's a shot blocker, but he's not a big rebounder, and he's very skinny. Okay. So dealing with keeping somebody like Clint Capella, who's, you know, I think I always equate, like, sometimes these NBA players are superheroes. Like, his superpower is, you know, rebounding and defending. You feel me? And when you have a guy whose primary talent is somebody, it's difficult for Noel to deal with. But, you know, if Mitchell Robinson is healthy, that changes things drastically in itself. You feel me? And then you add the scoring ability of Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker. Not only are these guys good scorers, but they clutch. You feel me? Like you like to always mention the clutch factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won 27 games, top of the league last
Kemba
year.
Walker is something. He's known for making clutch shots. You feel me? Huh?
Yeah, I know.
You know, one of the he has an all-time MSG moment from college.
From
You feel me?
college, collegiate level.
Yeah, clutch,
I like that.
big shot.
That's a nice little shot he took.
What?
Collegiate level.
Yeah, no, it's not a shot. That's what it's called.
It really happened
Yeah,
on a college level, right?
Yeah, that's not a shot.
I'm just
But-
saying it's
But he's done it in the NBA as well.
Here we go.
What I'm saying, like,
not
what are
for
you
the
saying,
Knicks.
bro? You talk about the guys on your team. They haven't done nothing for the Nets yet.
Nah,
But
no.
so what
KD
are you talking
did.
about?
KD did.
He didn't win anything.
Nah, but still, like,
But you always,
his
but
play.
it's been few times that you mentioned KD's accomplishments from other teams that he hasn't done for your team. So now when I say Cameron Walker hit big shots in the NBA, now it's not relevant because he didn't do it on the Knicks.
I'm just saying. I ain't
Like-
say it wasn't relevant. I say he ain't do it on the Knicks.
Yeah, there's a lot
It's
of
a fact. I
there's
ain't
a lot
say
of
it was
things
a
that the
relevant
guys
fact.
that did on your team is not relevant, but you still equate it to how good they are, right or wrong. Because James Harden hasn't accomplished anything on the Nets, but you
Triple
equate it to how good he is, right?
He did accomplish the triple doubles. He kind of broke Jason Kidd record. I mean, if you consider it,
Bro, he barely played. He didn't have that many triple doubles this season. That most of that came from a culmination of his time in Houston.
No, it was records he broke for the Nets. It was records for us. You know.
Oh, then the ball must be low because he didn't play that much.
I mean, he was the bar is high because of Kidd, but other than that, it's low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But shit, Kidd is a hard act to follow. He ain't break all Kidd records.
but Kid didn't spend like a ridiculously large time with the Nets.
I don't know.
Like,
That's debatable. Would you consider a large time?
I think he was there for like what 4 or 5 years.
Wouldn't that be considered like a
Perhaps.
last time though?
Nah, when careers last the span of 15 years or better, like usually stars be in the NBA for about 15 years or better. Like that's not
Yeah.
really that large of a time.
I don't know. I know he took the Nets to the finals twice, more than he did for the Knicks.
He played 1 year with the Knicks at the end of his career, and he took us to the second round.
Oh,
He took us to the second round. You know, same thing KD did.
yeah. He took us to the finals.
He did that as an old man.
Mhm.
He did that. He accomplished the same thing KD did as an old man. Retired the next year.
Yeah. He got KD #1 on the best player in the NBA.
Yeah,
You know, tread lightly.
I got to
He's the
tread
best
lightly.
player
I
in
said
New
what I
York.
said. I said what I said.
You know, he's the best
still-
player in New York.
It still accomplished the same thing Jason Kidd accomplished in New York as an old man. Yeah.
Nah, he ain't
Ooh.
get there yet. He took the Nets to the
Ooh.
finals twice.
I'm-
But that the Knicks you
Yeah,
talking about? Yeah,
yeah.
I'm talking about
Ooh.
Brooklyn.
Oh,
Yeah,
and I'm talking about Brooklyn too. I'm talking about Jason Kidd on the Knicks, and I'm talking about KD in Brooklyn. They accomplished the same thing.
I think this season is redemption season because of this. You know, we got something to prove. Other teams, they again, trust me when I tell you, everybody want to say Brooklyn and the LA just throw us in the championship. LA got to
that's
get
what
past
everybody wanna
Boston.
see.
LA got to get past Denver.
You got to get past a lot of people. Too.
That's a fact. What I told
Yeah.
you last episode, taking it one game at a time. We play LA, we play Milwaukee, then we play Philadelphia. Like, yo, they throwing us to like the best teams. They want to see the best teams play because this
Bro,
is an
talking
anticipated
about throwing
season.
somebody
Very
to the best team.
anticipated.
They saying that
That's
the
true.
Knicks have the toughest schedule in the NBA. It don't even make sense.
Dude, y'all play the Celtics first. Tough what? What's tough about that?
I'm talking about the total of the season. You feel me? They saying that the Knicks have the toughest schedule in the NBA. You talking about one game. Like I don't play bad players, the bad teams. Like what everybody plays bad
Let
teams.
me look at it. Let me
Or
look at y'all
subpar teams.
roster. I think we go 20-5. I got y'all roster. I mean, I'm not y'all
Schedule.
roster. Y'all schedule right here. Hold up. Let me see what it looked like for the Knicks. Y'all play. Okay, the regular season start the 20th, right?
Yeah.
All right, so y'all got Boston, Orlando. Come on, you talking about tough? What's tough about
Bro,
Boston and Orlando?
First of all, again, I said the whole total of the season. He's still talking about the first 2 games. Do y'all not play bad like subpar teams back to back in y'all schedule?
All
Nah,
right.
that y'all don't, because
But-
every
all
team
right.
does.
True. But what I'm saying is, you said tough. In the first 5 games I see is Boston, Orlando, Chicago, Philly, and New Orleans. Tough where?
Again, is it
Soft.
Wait, hold on. I don't understand. Like, does he,
soft.
how does he process words that goes into his ears? I just don't.
Soft.
I don't get it. Again, I said the whole entire schedule. He talking about 5 first games.
This is
like there's no weak points in his schedule. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's your schedule, sir.
Like he picked like 5 games out of his whole schedule. Like, oh, our schedule is
5 games.
But now go to
pick the first
go
3
to
games.
go to our
3 games.
go to our February and March schedule. February,
Damn,
March.
you want me to go that far?
February. I said the whole.
But you a Knicks fan, you don't got the schedule.
You have it pulled up right now. You have it pulled up.
What
right
I'm
now.
saying is, I'm doing you the favor.
You
know
ain't
what I'm
doing me
saying?
no favors.
I'm the net fan that got my schedule.
You
You say
ain't-
thank you.
You ain't doing me no favors.
And then
'Cause
y'all play Toronto. Oh my
Google.
God, this is soft.
Googles
And this is
again.
no.
Again, if you going
This
to
not Google. This is me, assassin. I got the Nick Fan app, so I can analytically break down the stats when I come to the podcast. Because none of it is cap. None of it is cap.
A lot of it is cap.
All of it is truth in my rap.
A lot of it is cap. A lot of it is cap. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
I got the stat on deck. Where you at? I got
Bro.
the app on deck. Where's yours?
I don't need an app. I watch the games, dog. all Nick games are recorded at my house. What are you talking about?
All Nick fans tread lightly.
All Nick games are recorded at my house. Are you able to watch all the Nick game? No, you got to rely on. Let me see what they're doing on my phone right now.
Yeah.
Let me look at these.
Oh, that's
these,
easy money.
Let me
record a net game, of course.
But you talking
That's
about
easy money.
I watch games. I watch all the games. I don't need the Knicks app because the games get watched. You feel me?
Bro, you saying go to February? Shit, that's the second half of the schedule. If you start with the momentum with weak teams,
bruh, listen to what I'm saying.
easy
Look at that schedule. Look at it. You busy talking. Look at it.
The first team y'all play is Sacramento.
Look at the bro. Look at the whole
Memphis.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Y'all going to West Coast trip.
It's like I'm talking to this right here.
Oh, and y'all got Brooklyn.
Let me
yeah, of course it's tough.
I'm talking to this right here.
Of course it's tough.
The whole episode.
Y'all got Brooklyn.
It's like
February
talking to. Look, he
16th.
matched with the wall in the back of him, and it's like talking to him like that way the whole time.
Y'all
Talking to
got
the wall.
Brooklyn, February 16th. Of course it's tough. Obviously, now I see what you're saying, but this is only 1 month after 3 months of basketball.
I said, look at February and March. That's what I'm saying. Look at that schedule. It's the toughest stretches.
It's about time,
bro. Never mind. Whatever. It's like talking to a wall, bro. It's like I get you trying to make a silly point, but whatever.
No, in the beginning,
and it's not
of
just
the season,
me, and it's not me just saying this.
Quiet for competition. That's a fact.
You named the first 5 games, dog. What are you talking about?
I named the first 3 for us. I named the first 5 for y'all,
bro. That doesn't represent the whole schedule. Like, this is what I'm saying.
It doesn't.
All right, that's my point, bruh.
I'm saying
annoyed. It's like talking to the wall behind me, bro.
When they consider tough schedules, when they
I'm not even the only person saying that. It's been said by many people. Many people that you watch and enjoy and respect their analysis of the sport.
They said y'all got a tough
yes.
schedule. Okay. Y'all play us in February. I know y'all do.
In its entirety, it's one of the toughest schedules in the NBA.
I'm saying the specific month that you picked, we play y'all in that month.
Okay.
So you know, at the Barclays, y'all get barked on.
Okay. But again, in its entirety.
When we come to the garden, whatever. I want plums, oranges, apples. I want all type of Just make sure when I get there,
you're not gonna be there. You're not allowed in the building.
Please,
just like
man.
I'm not allowed in the building because we in the same boat. Yeah, so unless you go stand outside like you do the Barclays all the time.
2 things before we leave. Speaking of standing outside, standing outside October 9th, the Brooklyn Nets practice in Brooklyn Park. I think I like Pier 2 or something like that. Look it up.
Oh,
They're gonna be at the park, but you can't go unless you're vaccinated.
yo, speaking of parks, did we ever talk about that Rucker Park shit?
No, but I want that too. They talking about the NBA,
bro. The Rucker Park gonna need a whole overhaul.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna have to stretch it out the court because the court is not regulation. It's not NBA regulation. They go,
what
bro.
What are we talking
KD
about?
set the Ruckers on fire. Randall ever been there? No.
No. Randall. Okay.
RJ ever been there? No, but he played basketball in Canada.
First of all, RJ been here for 3 years. 2 of those years was COVID.
Okay, I guess. What about Randall?
Randall been in New York for 3 years. 2 of those years, COVID.
When the last time a New York player played in the Rucker?
Like, I don't know. I don't keep track of who plays in the Rucker. KD was there, so that's the reason you know. KD is one of the biggest names that's ever been in the Rucker, aside from Kobe.
Oh yeah,
you feel me? Like, so that's why you know. He wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Chris
there.
Childs
No,
can't play in the Rucker.
He wasn't there when he was a net.
No, yeah, because of COVID.
Exactly.
If COVID wasn't happening, he would have been there. That's a fact.
But what were they trying to do with Rucker? My fault.
They opening the idea. They,
that
romanticizing it.
That the Knicks and the Nets could play in a Rucker. That would be freaking epic.
Perhaps.
It would be epic.
See, this is another if that I don't want to get excited about because it's
exciting.
If I get excited about this and they let me down, I will never be the same, bro. I mean, to just the city and the rivalry, what it would mean for these teams to play at the Ruckers.
For the sport of basketball,
like,
period.
Come on, man. This is a world famous basketball park. Definitely going. You ever see the video with people watching it from the top of the fence?
I've been in the Rucker.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, so you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Marbury
I
played at the Rucker.
entertained the idea.
Sure did.
Marbury played at the Rucker.
Yeah, he did. I entertained the idea a lot. I'm 100% with a
I think he was a Knick when he did it too.
Perhaps. I won't debate it. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure neither, but I think he was.
He probably a net.
No, I think he was.
He's probably a net.
He was a net.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I gotta watch the documentary again, but I think so.
Yeah. Oh, kid from Coney Island.
Yeah.
KD produced that, right? That's KD production.
I know that.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is. KD he has
fire.
he did that straight because I think it's called A Kid Out of Staten Island. I mean Coney Island.
Yeah.
Kid Out of Coney Island. No,
Yeah.
for real.
No,
That's the name of
That's
the
the name of yeah.
No, it's just when he said that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, no, I knew it was Coney Statens Islands, both of them islands. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say, yeah, KD, do great things. You know?
Coney Island's not really an island, but
All right, but case in point is it'd be great to see those two teams at the Rutgers. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be great for the sport.
Yeah, man. Amazing. Awesome. Great. Fantastic.
Yeah, that would be great for the sport. Great for the sport, great for the city of New York. It'd be great. But
what T.I. said, I'll be there. What's the word? What's the show?
you probably
I'll
gonna
be there
need,
expeditiously.
now you probably gonna need a COVID shot, Playboy.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, we said we ain't gonna listen, man.
Listen, man. I'm
a fan of this.
I got my eyes on what they doing in Philly, right? As far as mandates go, I might have to go to Philly to watch the Knicks, man. If they're not mandating vaccinations to get in the building.
I went to Philly. It was a good 2 to 4 hour drive for a good game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's worth it.
And then the 76ers are good. Yeah. So it's gonna be a good game. You feel me? You just gotta hope that players are playing. That's just the biggest worry.
Yeah, no, but I agree. I totally agree.
Players are playing. That's the biggest worry. But that might be a viable option for me to go see the Knicks live in action. And so I'm keeping my eye on what they're doing. And as far as right now, they're not mandating them people to go to NHL games, but they don't have no word on the Sixers games. So
can it be that it was all
you got to do
simple?
All you have to do is have a recent COVID test.
That was a Wu-Tang song, right?
Yeah.
Can it be that it was all so simple?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout to Wu-Tang.
You already? All right, that's it, man. It's 9:15.
All right, yo, I just wanted to say, man, shout out to Trap Cats on IGs, Ty_don't give a fuck with a Q at the end, not a CK. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I said I would shout him out. Other than that, please, man, now is the time.
You got a week.
Before we leave, I just want to say
You got a week, man.
that y'all not missing out on nosebleed seats. Like these seats, yo, you could yell a name, they probably turn around like, oh shit.
Yeah, facts. Yo,
That's
they got a
it.
week, man. Until Thursday, we close the raffle. A Nick fan probably gonna win these Nets tickets, which is hilarious.
That's yo. I know some Net fans that's in the
I'm about to put
raffle.
20
I
in the
hope you
bag.
guys win it. I hope you Net fans that's in the raffle win the raffle, man. But Knicks, if y'all win it, that's cool too.
Yeah, I can't wait to have one of my guys infiltrate the building with
man.
orange and blue on, just there for the sheer fact of talking shit. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah, funny for that.
Yo, but we out of here, man. Shout
Thanks
out to
for
y'all
tuning in,
for pulling
man.
up. Shout out to everybody who shared,
Yeah.
liked, and comment.
Yes, indeed.
You already
man.
know.
Shout out to the call up. Shout out to everybody that pulled up when it first started. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Disconnect.
Nigga.